So these are four things that all narcissists have. And y'all know I do not like to speak in absolutes on this channel. I very rarely say all. So y'all know how deep this video is, how serious it is to my heart. And if you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist myself, here to give you the perspective of a narcissist. And let's hop right into it, y'all. The four things. I'm gonna list the four things, and I'm gonna go piece by piece throughout the video. The first thing is insecurities. Next is ego. Third is going to be fear. We're going to get deep in fear. And the fourth is the ability to compartmentalize. Those are the four things that all narcissists have. I know y'all say, well, Lee, not all narcissists have most. All narcissists have them. No, but seriously, let's go piece by piece right here. The very first one is y'all. Insecurities are yes. Yes. Just yes. I'm just going to say yes. Narcissists have insecurities. And that's not me just picking or poking or whatever the case may be. Narcissistic people absolutely have insecurities. And that's what ends up happening, y'all. Seriously. And this is the mindset. This is what goes on internally with narcissists. Like we are insecure. We absolutely are. Now, what ends up happening is when you're dealing with a narcissist, they'll call you insecure. They'll tell you that you're the insecure one, that you're the one who you got your insecurities are going to destroy our relationship. They'll tell you that you're the insecure one. But in all actuality, it's them, right? In all actuality, it's the narcissistic person that is truly insecure. And you know it. Y'all know it. Y'all vibe. Y'all, we are right here, right? We right here together. They are insecure. The insecurities make us feel bad. Like we always feel like we are lacking something. We always feel like we could be doing more. So we always feel like that other people are better than us, and or we're competing with other people, right? That's the heart of the insecurities, and insecurities start from when we were younger. That's what goes on. The insecurities that narcissists have start from the time we are yay high. We are just babies, pretty much. We're baby narcissists, or like what do you call it? Little nymphs, nymph narcissists. That's where the insecurities start. Where we feel like we're not enough. Where we feel like we could be doing more. Our parents or our caretakers or our friends or whoever it was made us feel like we were not enough. That made us insecure. And those insecurities, if we don't handle them in childhood, in our youth, they do tend to grow and propagate in our adulthood. They do. The insecurities that we have in our youth become the insecurities that we have in our adulthood most times, right? But also, and this is the thing with narcissists, even with me right here, like if I have an insecurity that I actually can fix, once I fix that insecurity, I find something else wrong with me. And there's like, y'all see my old videos, go back to my older videos. You'll see I had a big gap in my teeth, right? But when I got my teeth fixed, I was like, yeah, my teeth are good. But now it's my stomach. I'm fixing my stomach. Now it's gonna be my head, my hair, whatever it is. It's always going to be something. I'm just not good. And I'm I'm not that. When the narcissist gets rid of one insecurity, other ones pop up. It's like you cut off Medusa's hair or a Hydra's head. You cut off one, two more grow in its place. So yes, every single narcissist that you meet is probably going to have an insecurity of some kind. And yes, you can attack those insecurities, but like, Lee, how do we figure out what insecurities they have? They'll tell you what they'll tell you what it is, because they'll accuse you of it. You're so insecure. Why are you worried about what I'm doing at night? Why are you worried about me? Why are you watching my location? And they're doing the same thing. They will tell you their insecurities by accusing you of having them. The next one, number 2, ego. Woo! Y'all know the ego on this guy is absolutely insane. We know that most narcissists are going to have a huge ego. Absolutely true. And y'all know, y'all vibing with me right now. The egos are going to be both huge and fragile at the same time, which doesn't seem like it mixes right. Well, Lee, how can you have a huge, fragile ego? Let me explain. A lot of people like, how can you have a huge balloon, right? Those things exist. How can you have a huge pane of glass? Those things exist. You can have a huge pane of glass, but a little small rock can break it, right? A little small rock can break it. And I think, and this is my perspective right here, the egos of a narcissist are like these big barriers to try to protect and safeguard our insecurities. Let me say that right there, because like, just think about it. That big glass pane I was just talking about, that's standing in front of something, is just not a glass pane in the middle of the desert. It's just, oh, what's this glass pane in the middle of the desert? This huge glass box. Where the hell did this come from? No, there's something inside the box. It's the fact that I'm not feeling like, the fact that I feel like I might be too short, so I can't overcompensate with working out in the gym, right? The fact that my hair is not growing as fast, so I wear this. I wear something, right? The fact that my teeth are messed up, so I work on something else. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's so easy to break a narcissist's ego. That's why it's so easy to hurt a narcissist's feelings. You can take a small pebble. You can take a small pebble and bust a huge balloon. A tiny pebble, a tiny insult, a tiny little criticism can break a narcissist's ego because it's huge and fragile at the same time. So yes, all narcissists have a huge egos. The next thing, fear. Woo! Fear. Fear. All narcissists have fear. Well, at least everybody has fear. Yeah, we were talking about narcissists. Yes, every single person on this earth has a fear of something, right? But we talking about narcissists. So get on topic. Get on topic or get out. No, but seriously, every narcissist has a fear. It's different fear though, right? It could be a fear of abandonment. It could be a fear of the dark. It could be a fear of being found out, a fear of being exposed, a fear of being alone. You see what I'm saying? Every single narcissist has fears. Then now the fears are going to be different than the insecurities, right? Sometimes they can run one and the same, but insecurities I feel like are super specific things, right? I'm insecure about my teeth. I'm insecure about my hair, my eye color, my height, weight, whatever it is. I'm insecure about it. But fear of abandonment is a whole different thing. That's encompassing a lot of different avenues, right? I can have a fear of abandonment in a relationship, a fear of abandonment, or fear of loss of losing my job, a fear of loss of being alone, a fear of loss. You see what I'm saying? The fear encompasses a lot of things. Now the fear can also, like the insecurities, can be a part of the fears. You see what I'm saying? They can be not necessarily interchangeable, but I can see how people can make that error, how people can make that mistake right there. Every single narcissist has a fear. Now, if a narcissist has a fear of abandonment, you're going to see it because they're going to be acting crazy when you try to leave. They're going to lose their damn minds. If they have a fear of being alone, they'll hop into a new relationship very, very fast. Even if the other person, the new supply, doesn't fit their normal standards, doesn't fit their normal criteria. Lee, he said he would never date anybody that looked like this. Guess what? That's who they're dating right now because they don't want to be alone. You see what I'm saying? A fear of their reputation being exposed, they'll go crazy. A fear of losing their identity, they'll go crazy. You see what I'm saying? There's different fears. The fears are deeper than your regular run-of-the-mill insecurities. And the fear, like I said, I'm just telling you, the fears are kind of crazy. That's what ends up happening right there, y'all. And last but not least, on my list, what did I say? The ability to compartmentalize. Now, the ability to compartmentalize is a real one, ain't it? This is a real one. This is going to be a real one for a lot of people right here because y'all get it right. When I say this, the ability to compartmentalize is a real damn thing. Narcissistic people, toxic people can compartmentalize very well. Very well. What I mean by compartmentalize, they can put different things on different parts of our mind. We can put different things on different parts of our minds, and we think that one thing doesn't affect the other. I can have a wife and kids over here and a whole mistress over here, and I don't think I'm doing wrong because I can feel like I can love both of them equally. You see what I'm saying? But believe that's what polygamy is. No, it's not polygamy. Polygamy is everybody knows. Polyamory is everybody knows. That's cheating. My wife doesn't know I got a mistress. You see what I'm saying? Not me personally. I know y'all gonna say, well, Lee, that's a Freudian slip you just told on yourself. If you are my mistress, please stand up. Announce yourself to the world. You see what I'm saying? That's wild. But seriously, this is what ends up happening. Like they can compartmentalize. They don't think one thing affects the other. You see what I'm saying? Me treating my wife or treating my husband horribly doesn't mean it affect my kids. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean I can't do it different by my kids. I don't think my kid, the stuff I do to my wife or my partner doesn't, it does not mean I don't care about my kids. It doesn't affect how I feel about my kids. You see, they can compartmentalize things the way they don't think of it like a lunch tray, right? You remember the lunch trays back in the day? They might still have lunch trays right now. I've been to a school in a long time. But remember the lunch tray, how you have these different compartments in the lunch tray? You got one for the peas, one for the pizza, one for the dessert, one for your milk. You see how everything fits perfectly in one of these little trays, one of these little compartments? That's how it is with narcissists. They can separate their thoughts and their feelings and their ideas about different people and not have them mix. You see? They can separate it all and not have it all mixed together in some little toxic hodgepodge that requires a lot of emotions as opposed to logic. The compartmentalization, for me, I think comes from a place of being more logical than emotional. And logical doesn't really make sense in this situation. Narcissist logic, right? I can have 14 wives and they not know about each other. And if they find out, it's their fault. It doesn't mean I love them any less. It just means that I just can't be satisfied by one. I need 14. And if one drops off, I can find another one. You see how crazy that sounds right there? But that is the mentality that you get with a lot of narcissistic, toxic ass people. That truly is. You know what I mean? But also, that's the last one. I only have 4 right there. I wrote it down. I have 4. Anyways, y'all, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. mentalhealness.net for all things Lee Hammock. My coaching, my one-on-one coaching is still available. My support group and my 5-star rated courses. Finding Your Why, How to Heal from Narcissistic Abuse is available at mentalhealness.net. And you can get 50% off by entering the code mothers or fathers. Hit the subscribe button, y'all, and I'm out. Peace.